Alright, hello. How are we all doing today? Let's get the chill tunes on. Considering that Mario Galaxy just got its final trailer. But let's just go and start building. Go put this away. Start building away the master. Wing Zero Endless Waltz. This is one of my favorite mobile suits. I remember my very first piece of Gundam merchandise was a Endless Waltz Wing Zero wallet, because I just liked the angel wings, and I don't think I even realized it was a robot. I just saw angel wings, and I was like, you know what, that's cool, I want that as my wallet. I still have it around somewhere. But yeah, as usual, you guys know the drill. Got all the pieces already prepped and cut out and sanded, so you can just assemble it on stream. I don't imagine this stream being very long, which is why I've got a second model kit prepared. But, yeah, we'll just go right into it. Of course, we'll start with the main body. Hey, Donald Glover is Yoshi. Honestly was not expecting Donald Glover to be Yoshi, but honestly he doesn't sound, or rather, I don't recall him sounding anything like he normally does. Yoshi sounds like Yoshi, which is good. Yeah, not the most atrocious celebrity, cast, which is good. Oh, so these things go together. Okay. I actually do have the physical instruction guide on me. If I will just... There we go. And this is a thick instruction manual. Because it has like a flip out, which is like, holy crap. I've not seen that from any other of the Master Grades so far. And also, unlike any of the Master Grade SDs that I've built so far, which is the Freedom and the Aerial, this one has a cockpit feature, which is really cool. You can see right there. You can open up the cockpit hatch. And yeah. I really wish these ones had opening cockpit hatches, because I feel like that's like a must-have for a Master Grade. So you'd think something with the Master Grade name, you would have something like that, but I guess not. But it's weird because, okay, so this is the first Master Grade SD release. The Wing Zero is the third, Aerial is the fourth, and I think only the Barbatos and the Wing Zero so far have the cockpit feature, which is weird. Hopefully the Destiny has a cockpit feature as well. Alright, let's go with this side. And with the Master Grade SDs, I'm not sure, did I build this one on stream? I'm not sure. But, frickin' the most annoying part about building Master Grade SDs is that the eyepieces are individual. If only I could find where I put it. There we go. Yeah, so if you look at a piece like this, the eyepieces are individual, so it's not like a normal Gundam piece where this black mask part goes on top of one solid piece. You have to actually put these eyeballs individually in there, and they're very tiny, very hard to sand, so that's why I had them pre-put in, so I could actually spend some time to, whatchamacallit, get them in place perfectly. Mario Galaxy music? Well, yeah, because it's Mario Day. It's March 10th. In my part of the world. And I honestly did not watch the Mario Day Direct until this morning. I had to watch it on Mario Day. I couldn't watch it when it was Mario Day in Japan, which is why it dropped yesterday. Let's see. This piece. Oh yeah. wild that, whatchamacallit, this Mario movie is canonizing... Oh, no. Canonizing, Super Mario Brothers 2. Which is really cool. I mean, I knew that was going to be the case considering that, we saw all the ninjas in the first trailer of the movie. Great, this eyeball popped out. Now we have to put it back in. Oh my gosh, I have to get out my stinking tweezers. Handling something at the moment, but once I'm free, my squad and I will pull up to your stream. Oh. Is your YouTube chat working? Yeah, it's working right now. It is working. Not adding on Discord. Excuse me, spam bot. But yeah, my YouTube chat is working, I think. Yeah, it is working. I just noticed. Okay, let's see if we can place this piece. I think it's in the correct orientation. Yeah, this is the correct orientation. How do they... Okay, put it in the corner of the eye. Okay. Hack it down. Not seen on the overlay, it's stuff there on YouTube. Well, the overlay is a little bit cut off right here. So, but the very first comment is a YouTube comment on the chat. So yeah, it's there. Can't see it. Oh, this is the best song in the frickin' game. This is the Good Egg Galaxy. Well, it's second only to Gusty Garden Galaxy. Oh wait, we need to lay that down. Put the back of the head on. Just being a Yap Master. Pretty much, yeah, you're taking up most of the chat, Arch Warlock. There we go. Now we can place the... Oh no. Jeez, the eye fell out yet again. I really hope this isn't going to be a issue in the long term. Because my gosh, that would be a difficult piece to scratch build. There we go. Now we've got the eyeballs in. Right, and it's got a white face mask. As normal. I can't think of any other Gundams that do not have a white face mask. Right, put this mask in. And the little chin. That crimson chin. There we go. Side pieces. But yeah, Mario Galaxy. It looks fun. Can't wait for that movie to come out. Oh man. At work, some kid, lost their Mario, or their Super Mario World Yoshi headband, I think. Dude, I don't think I have it on me right now. But some kid lost their headband that has a Yoshi on it. And they never went to pick it up from Lost and Found. So it is now mine. And this was like half a year ago. So I've been waiting to wear the Mario headband around once the movie comes out. That'd be fun walking around the mall or what have you. And wearing that thing around. And I didn't even have to pay a cent for it. Gosh, I love the silver pieces that are used as like pseudo inner frame. That's what I love about the Master Grade SD line, is that they use a lot of silver pieces. I guess you can't really see it. We can kind of see on the aerial in the little etching and a little bit on her V-fin. Same thing with the Freedom. You can see a little bit of silver's peeking on the V-fin, and as you can see, it's going to peek in on this part of the V-fin as well. Have you decided on Scott Pilgrim? Not pushing you to play it with that price, just wondering. I will play it eventually. I think 30 smackaroons is a bit too much for me. That is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought the Scott Pilgrim game was just going to be like 20 bucks. Granted, not to say that it's not worth it. I do love that it's essentially, when you buy a Scott Pilgrim game, you're essentially buying an Anime-Noguchi album with a game on the side. But still, I will buy it at a later time. Maybe during the winter. Well, it's probably not going to go on sale anytime soon. But I'll probably get it in the wintertime, maybe. Plus, I haven't heard anybody talk about the Scott Pilgrim game, so I'm not sure if it's good. But yeah, that's just my take on it so far. Oh man, this guy's got some frickin' elf ears. There we go. Jeez, look at them ears. You can hear a mile away. Or I guess 50 miles, I suppose. I don't even know what these things are, because these aren't antennas, they're just wing ears. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. And then we just need the side fins on the face, wherever those are. Let's see. Oh no. Where'd it go? There it go. Okay, so I just put these on the side. Okay, there's that. And then the headpiece. There we go. That looks sick as frick. Head done. It's only been 15 minutes. Good lord. We are blazing through this. Why, these are the titular Gundam wings. You can always try the demo first. That is true. I could try the demo. There we go. We'll put that to the side. Alright, now onto the main body part. Let's see. This is the one time where cutting out all the parts is not helpful, because I have no idea which piece I'm building. So I'm building the, like, the gut of this thing. Okay, now it's getting onto the difficult part. You know what, how about let's build the waist, because I think the waist has a lot more distinct features than the gut. There we go, waist and backpack unit. Yeah, this one has way more distinct pieces, like this thing. Alright, so we're building the leg attachment points. Ah, did I put it in another bag? I think I put the leg attachment points in these bags. Oh gosh, we are jumping all over the place. How about I start building the wings? The titular wings. May not stay long. Something I saw has me stressed out. Like throw up stressed. Oh geez, I hope you eventually get better, Angelic. That sounds... yeah, it sounds like not a fun time. Yeah, I hope it clears up eventually. Okay, let's see. So we've got the wings here. I think maybe the wings are at the very end of the instructions. Yes, here we go. Yeah, so how about let's just build the wings up first. They are big, chunky parts, and I like that the wings have this, like, blue piece, which is not part of the original design. But it's really neat. Okay, so let's go grab... we can grab this. No, not yet, but we'll still grab it. We'll just grab all the big wing pieces. Was I looking for this one? I was not looking for that one. I was looking for this one. This is the piece that needs to go on the back. I just realized this isn't even the right wing. This is the opposite side's wings. But the instructions are still the same, I'm gonna assume. Okay. This goes right here, and it slides out. And then we'll put this one here. There we go. That's pretty cool. I forgot how beautiful Super Mario Galaxy music was. Honestly, I've never forgotten. Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite OSTs of any video game. It's so good. I mean, and what a game to have for Nintendo's debut of a fully orchestra, like a full orchestra. Because I'm pretty sure this is the first Nintendo game to have a full orchestra. I guess we'll put these off to the side. Oh wait, we can build the actual wing attachment point. So let's actually take these parts out and see if we can fish out all the parts that we need. Just take out all the white parts. Alright, let's grab these pieces. And then there's like a little tiny joint part. Oh, that's for the beam saber. I think this is it. Yeah, that does look like the case. What was Galaxy first released on again? Wii? Yeah, it was released on the Wii in the year of our Lord 2007. Or was it 2006? Now I can't remember. I'm losing my mind. Pretty sure it was 2007, because the Wii came out in 2006, and I know it wasn't a launch game. Mario Galaxy, November 1st, 2007. I knew it! Good gravy. 20 years ago. Well, 19 years ago. May as well be 20 years ago. And it's still a banger. Well, I don't think it's aged. There are definitely things that have not aged well. Well, then again, I feel like it was never good to begin with, which is the motion. Like, some of the camera work is very strange and hard to navigate. But still a good game overall. But yeah, I still can't believe that that game came out almost 20 years ago. Gosh, this is so nostalgic, because I remember listening to Mario Galaxy music. It's a very specific memory for me. Mario Galaxy music just reminds me of playing with Lego. Because I remember I would listen to Mario Galaxy music and use the Lego digital designer. So I had so many mocks, or my own creations, if you're not into the whole Lego thing. So I built so many different things in digital designer, just listening to this music, and I'd build my own little, because I wanted to do, whatchamacallit, like, stop motion stuff, so I'd make a bunch of scenarios. I'm trying to remember all the little set pieces that I'd made for a, I guess I wouldn't say machinima. What is it? Like just a stop motion thing. I remember I built a bunch of spaceships. It was gonna be like a sci-fi thing. I can't remember much after that, but I just do remember I built a lot of spaceships. I've always liked space. Oh, where is this piece supposed to go? This piece. Okay, so it's supposed to go like this. Oh, we do this here. There we go. That, and then... Oh, this piece. This was the missing link. There we go. That is so cool. It just automatically flips out. I was recently thinking about how in 2007 StarCraft was the thing keeping me sane through the university. Just on consoles back then. Honestly, the consoles back then, I don't know how fun it was for a university student. I know being a kid and playing the Wii, that was ultimate fun. Or maybe it still would have been fun for, like, teens and stuff, because everybody was in the Wii craze back then. Well, good news, I found out more info and I was wrong about the thing literally a million pounds on my chest. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. That's a huge relief. Oh man, this song. So good. I'm like stimming with this thing. This is so fun to just mess around with. Yo, how's it going, Razor Sketch? What's up? Right, so we got one wing. We've got to make 3 more. Let's put these off to the side. Yeah, there we go. Then we add this piece. Where's this go? What the frig? Oh, I have to add this swingy out bit. There we go. That's cool. And then add... What other piece? Did I put... Oh, I need to put this thing on here. There we go. That's cool. Enjoy my vacation week so far. Getting quite a bit done. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, it's vacation soon for a lot of people. Spring break is almost coming up. Spring break Miami, where the beach babes at? Why aren't they in my chat? We need more hotties with bodies in this chat of building a Gundam. Because that's what all the women want, right? Hot robots. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. So it collapses, and then it opens up a bit, and then it flares out. That is cool. Again, I love the blue translucent piece right here. What purpose is that for? I don't know. Why'd they put that in? Because it looks cool. Yeah, you want a Bugatti? Hot body? You better work, friend. Work, 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 parentheses, work. That's my favorite Britney Spears song. Oh, and this song is so good. I freaking love this tune. Oh, did I put the wrong wing side pieces on here? I guess I did. Alright, let's get the other wing built. Job's pretty easy so far, just gotta pay attention to a few things. Nice. Just chillin'. That's the sign of a good job when you can just sort of cruise on by. Working hard or hardly working. That's my mantra with my freaking job, considering that at my job, that's where I get all of this, all of my gunpla prepped. There's so much downtime at my job that I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna work on some gunpla. I've completely forgotten how we put this together. Even though we just built it on the other side. Okay, let's get... Oh wait, these are... pieces for the secondary wing. These... we do need to build the armature for the secondary wing. Probably take out all of these ginormous parts. Okay, second piece of the armature. Now we just need the beam saber holder. Where'd it go? Just get all of these. There it is. Pretty much just sit around waiting for things to be inspected, and it's a nice change of pace compared to the chaos that happens in a warehouse. Oh, I can imagine. I used to work... oh, not necessarily a warehouse, but definitely warehouse positions at places. And those places get so chaotic. So much lifting. But the one thing I miss about that job was having access to a forklift. I miss being forklift certified. Okay, wait. Which piece? Oh, I forgot which piece goes to what. Oh yeah, it was this part. I think. These off. Now these pieces connect. Which part? I need to build this little central feather part. Then that goes here. That's right. There's that. Now this goes here. Awesome. There we go. And then we can add this piece onto the side. There we go, that's cool. Thanks for the inside scoop. I won't be going for a warehouse job then. Yeah, it was very... yeah, the one perk of being in a warehouse is... one perk is just not interacting with customers. I worked a warehouse section of a department store, so I didn't have to interact with customers a whole lot because I would always be in before the store actually opened. So that was nice. But yeah, it's just a lot of heavy lifting, heavy equipment if you are forklift certified. And yeah. Gosh, I miss forklifts so much. Gosh, my forklift certification ended in... I guess these wing pieces are no different from each other, so it doesn't matter if we mix them up. My forklift certification ended in 2024, was it? But yeah, very sad. Sometimes I go back to that job because I still go to that workplace, you know, just because I'm still a shopper there. I walk by the warehouse part of the store. I'm just like, man, if only I could just ask them to, like, just recertify me. If I could just spend an hour just to do the recertification test, just to say that I'm forklift certified, that'd be so cool. Here we go, put these right here. That's how you get all the women. Just gotta be forklift certified. Forklifts are nice to use, but hardly anyone on the warehouse floor is trained, and you're one of the select few that can use it. Things can get pretty annoying. That is true. If you're the only one who can use it, then you're just gonna be called up for like every small little thing that people need it for. It's a good thing at my previous job that if you were a manager, you just had to be forklift certified. So there's always managers around to get stuff via the forklift, and I was never the one person to, like, the sole pilot of the thing. Okay, so there's this. Very concerned that this entire hinge is just all on this little peg. Very concerning. Hopefully this thing doesn't break in the future. Let's see. Which piece? Was it this? No, these pieces. Oh, this piece goes right here. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so this piece is held down with two points. Still, it's just localized to this top part. I feel like it could snap. Do you watch any forklift safety videos or even forklift driver Klaus? I don't think I watched any forklift videos. I was instructed, and I read some forklift instruction manuals, but I don't think I did any videos. At least I don't remember there being any videos. There we go. Awesome, now we got 2 awesome wings. Very nice. I think these are opposite. Or you know what? I guess we could have just done this. There we go. Now they're on the right side. Okay. Now we have to put the little flares on the wings. How are they put on? There's a specific orientation. Just assemble all these, put the joints on them. Oh man, when I was building a lot of virtual Legos, this was the song that I liked. Which one is this one? I think this one's the Battle Rock Galaxy. I built many a space battleship, like a space battleship Yamato. I really like warships. Warships are really cool. Not warships in real life, like aircraft carriers, but I like space aircraft carriers. I don't know why. I think just the thought of small spaceships getting launched out of a big spaceship is just really cool to me. Is that all the pieces? Oh yeah, that's all the wing pieces. Okay. Now we have to sort the wings by size. Okay, this one's extra long, I think. Or no. Okay, 3 large, 2 medium, 2 small. Let's see how these are orientated. Actually, let's assemble these on the other side as well. I saw that Gundam Wing Master Grade kit sitting on my shelf. I should put that together this week. You should. Gundam Wing is frickin'... I was gonna say good, but it's definitely not good in the traditional way, but it is entertaining and deserves more people watching and engaging with the series. God, what a travesty in the most positive way that series is. It is absolutely a series meant for overdramatic, angsty teens, theater kids. And to think the most ridiculous Gundam was America's first Gundam. That's wild. Well, both Gundams that were first to America was G Gundam, which is insane. But I feel like that's also, it's just a super robot show, so it's, in terms of super robot, it's just kind of normal. But when it comes to real robot, the next show that was aired was Gundam Wing, and that's so wild and wacky. Okay, so take this one. So the large ones are at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, this one's... There we go. This is the best song. The Gusty Garden Galaxy. There we go. And then get the medium ones. There we go. And then smalls on the end. Yeah, good lord, look at this. Jeez. You can just slice somebody's freaking head off with this. Did you end up watching that Scarlet, the new Mamoru Hosoda film? I actually didn't. I was working on the last day that they were showing it in IMAX, and I'm one of those people that's like, if a movie's in IMAX, I'm gonna watch it in IMAX. So because I missed it out in IMAX, it was still playing at the movie theater like a couple weeks later after the IMAX run, but I'm just like, nope, I want to watch movies in IMAX. So I missed the IMAX, so I put off watching that movie. I had friends who did watch that movie, and they said that it was not good, which is very unfortunate. Did Mamoru Hosoda just fall off after he made... What was his last critically acclaimed movie? Was it Boy and Beast? Was that his last one that was, like, really big? Or... I forget what he made after, or... Because I know it was Wolf Children, then Boy and Beast... Or no, it was Summer Wars, then Wolf Children, then Boy and Beast. Boy and Beast is, like, my favorite one of his. I love that movie. A little bitter about not getting the Masquerade Death Scythe Gundam when I should have. I'll just have to wait. You can book a trip to Chicago and go to Gundam Base Chicago and get yourself a Death Scythe over there. You probably have a limited edition one that's, like, clear or something. I mean, to be fair, I thought Bell was decent. I see. Oh yeah, that was his last movie. Yeah, that was 2022, I think, he made Bell. Gosh, these are such cool wings. Okay, so we've got these wings made. We can put these off to the side. And now, let's see if the leg pieces are... Actually, we can build part of the armature here. For the... Because we've got the armatures for the small wings built and attached. We just need to make the armatures for the large wings. Okay, so let's grab this. Gosh, this song is so good. The tracker making your model blink one eye at a time rapidly is kind of funny. I haven't noticed. My camera is off to the side. I guess I should move it more like this so it catches both eyes better. But then you have this webcam stand right here, but that's fine. Okay, and then we grab this piece. Oh, you know what? What's crazy is that this sounds very Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing has such a weird and unique soundtrack when it comes to Gundams. It's very regal. Honestly, Gundam Wing is like the whitest Gundam ever. It's so European. They just love... In Gundam Wing, they just love ball gowns and dresses and French names and stuff like that. There's even, like, a little weird, like, white savior sort of thing, because in Gundam Wing, there's the Sandrock Gundam, and it's piloted by Katra Rabara Winner. And his last name is Winner, but it's so funny, if you listen to the Japanese dub, they pronounce it Wiener. So that's hilarious. But yeah, he's this 14-year-old in a frickin' giant Gundam. He's like the leader of an entire like Middle Eastern country, which is like, how in the hell does that happen? This little kid does not even look remotely Middle Eastern. But yeah, apparently he just owns the army, and it's very strange. I don't understand it. I can't hear the last song right anymore. I only hear Luigi, I Need You in my body. What? I do not know what you're referencing with that. Where's the other piece for this armature? It ought to be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so there's that. And we can connect it via this. There we go, that's cool. Alright, time to work on the other arm. I should probably make the backpack after this, too. Let's see, so let's put this one on top. Go. I'm getting a little bit hungry. Let me go grab something. Oh, I've been eating so many Slim Jims recently. I just got a big ol' box of Slimothy Jimothies. I've been munching them down. I think I'm almost done. I think I got like a 70 pack of Slim Jims. Gosh, this meat is awful. It tastes like crap. The texture is so weird. But my goodness, it's so nostalgic for me. I love it. That's some good American terrible meat. 6 grams of protein. I had to get a pack of beef jerky to steal the silica gel packets from it to dry my AirPods I dropped in water. Oh man, I used to work at a pet store, and every time I'd unpack, whenever it was stock day and we had to unpack the fish ornaments, they always came with a bunch of silica gel packets, so I'd always take all of them, because we'd end up throwing them out, you know, who needs silica gel packets, but I still have silica gel packets from, like, 8 years ago, because it's like, you never know when you're gonna need those. Oh, this is the wrong piece. There we go. Need this piece. And those things have come in handy, especially now that I 3D print stuff. Because I just toss a bunch of the silica gel packets in with the 3D print filament roll and put it inside of the dryer. Which, if you're putting it inside the dryer, you don't really need to put silica gel packets, but I like to do it just in case. Never be too sure. I'm always amazed by the engineering on these. I wouldn't try assembling one without ADHD meds, but I can at least appreciate the effort. Yeah, the engineering on these are so crazy. I would love to know how Gundam models get built and designed. There we go. Now I've got both wings. Yeah, let's put these right here. Let's see if we can assemble the backpack. Backpack's pretty simple. Let's see, G4. The network for bed. Is G4 still a thing, or did they die? Scott the Woz was on G4, right? For like a short minute. You know, with a slogan like, the channel for men, you would think that the way G4 would have survived is that they would have just gone into the pandering to the manosphere. But I'm glad they didn't, and I'm glad they just died peacefully. Okay, so we put this one on top of here. Plug this into the back. Boom. There we go. That is a very complicated looking backpack. It sucks that none of the backpacks for all of the Master Grade SDs, they're all different. So I can't put Ariel's backpack onto the Freedoms, and I can't put Freedoms onto Wing Zero, and I can't put Wing Zero. Gosh, that actually looks kind of fresh with the Freedom Gundam. Actually, let's see what Ariel looks like. I bet she looks good with the Wing Zero pack. There we go. Let's outstretch her arms. And then let's stretch out the wings on here. Let's flare these out a bit. And then let's flare out these parts. Oh yeah, that looks cool. She looks like a frickin' biblically accurate, well, not biblically accurate, but she looks like a cool angel you'd see on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. That is pretty cool. I like that. Just needs a little, like, a little halo. Yeah, the reboot died like a few years ago. Dang. Oh, Spike TV was the network for men. G4 was the gamer network. That's right. G4 was the acquisition of Tech TV. I've never heard of that before. Who is Tech TV? I mean, given the name, I assume Silicon Valley tech losers shilling AI. Have you been watching Gundam Infinity? I have not, actually. I've been needing to catch up with Infinity, but I do have my hands on the Gundam Infinity, the Gavalion trigger. This is the Pladera Neo kit, so it's not the DX, but I do have the DX Gavan Bushido Emo gear, and then I've got the I mainly bought this set because the set is just these two Emo gears, but I got it because of the Ahegao one. Technically, it's Tokimeki, which I think Tokimeki is like Heartbeat, or not Heartbeat. That's Tokidoki. Tokimeki is like lovey-dovey. I think that's the correct translation to it, but I was just like, wow, that is Ahegao. What an incredible piece of Gavan merchandise. I shall take it. Yeah, I'll probably get some more when I'm next in Japan. They got Sentai Jacks. Alright, let's close up these wings. Go back to the side. I never thought it looked like an Ahegao face. This is totally... That was like the first thing I noticed, that's like it has an Ahegao face. Also very weird that these things have butt cheeks. Very strange. What does it look like when we change it? Just the energy bar of a battery. But yeah, these things have butt cheeks. Very strange. But yeah, Ahegao and a butt. Let me get another Slimothy Jimothy. Can't wait for your next trip to Japan. I don't know how to feel about my next trip to Japan, honestly. It's my parents' first time in Japan, and they are very much biting off more than they can chew, I think. I have friends who are possibly going to Japan around the same time. And I was telling them, it's like, oh, we can meet up and do a bunch of these things. And then I was telling them my parents' schedule, and they're just like, ugh, maybe I don't want to hang out with you on these days because it sounds like you're going to be doing a lot. And I'm just like, you know what? Fair enough. But you're going during Comiket. Actually, I go the week after Comiket, which is very unfortunate. But at the very least, because I go the week after Comiket, maybe I can pick up some leftovers from Melon Books and get some cool self-published artworks, and all that stuff. Right, we need to build the waste unit, and what we were looking for, these pieces. This is what we need. Okay, now that we have those, now we can put these away and start working on the waste unit. Tech TV was early 2000s, long before the instance of AI. Nice. Okay, cool. But yeah, so, for example, one thing that my family wants to do is that, so we want to fly down, you know, we get, I think it's a whatever time flight so that we arrive in Japan at nighttime, right? Okay, so we're on a plane for 14 hours, we arrive at nighttime, and then we go to sleep. First thing we do in the morning is go to spend 3 days in Tokyo, and all 3 days, one day is going to be Disneyland, Tokyo, and the other 2 days are going to be Disney Sea. Then after we're done with those 3 days, we take the Shinkansen all the way over to Kyoto and do a bunch of Kyoto things, then go to Osaka for a couple days, do a bunch of Osaka things, then go all the way back to Tokyo and end the trip there and do the whole Shibuya, Harajuku, and all that stuff. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like, the morning of, after doing a frickin' 14-hour plane trip, and they want to go to frickin' Disneyland. They want to do 3 days of nothing but Disneyland, and then after that leave Tokyo. It's like, good lord. Good lord. It is... I don't think that's a good idea. My parents are going to be super burned out. They are not aware of how much this is going to burn them. Missing a piece. Oh, right here. First thing you should do is raid the Family Mart and get all the Cheekies. I know. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Freaking love Family Mart. Although, admittedly, I didn't go to many 7-Elevens, and I do want to try 7-Eleven. Because I don't think I really ate much. I think I ate like one Cheeky from 7-Eleven, but it was a Karaage style Cheeky and not their normal 7 Cheeky. So I have to go back and reassess my ranking of the konbinis. It's like flying all the way to Italy and going straight to a McDonald's. I mean, my parents do want to go to McDonald's. Or rather, my family wants to go to McDonald's. Which is funny, because I wanted to try Japanese McDonald's too when I went, but when I went with friends, they were just like, nope, we are not at all going to any McDonald's. And I'm just like, oh man. Because to be fair, their McDonald's, every McDonald's outside of America is better than McDonald's in America. There you go. So, talking too much about Japan. I'm getting mixed up. Need to focus on these things. There we go. Oh geez, this is like the credits song. But we're only an hour into the playlist. Okay, so we slide this. There we go. Gonna try the Arc Your Back Burger, whatever it's called. I have no idea what in the world you're talking about. I hate thinking like this, but Thing Japan does play out like they're always better. Sometimes. Sometimes. Like, a lot of people just can't take Japan for what it is. Because, like, I hate... Well, coming from somebody who has parts that were sourced from Japan, it's so annoying for me when I see people both blindly love and blindly hate something because it is from Japan. They can just never take it for what it is and as just a cool thing. But just because it's from Japan doesn't mean it's always cool. It's just that Japan has a lot of cool things. It's like, what's that one, what's that one? Do you guys remember, Men in Black 3? Where, Will Smith's character... It's like the one meme from, that movie. Where it's just like, what's the meme format go? Where it's like, I forget how it goes. I'm trying to remember the exact wording of the joke that was. I think it was, Will Smith's character goes like, I didn't steal the car because I'm black. Okay, I did steal a car, but not because I'm black. And I think of that meme when it comes to Japan. It's like, Japan has a lot of cool things. Not because they're Japan and Japanese things are cool, but Japan just has a bunch of cool things. That's what I think. Oh, the big arch the CEO didn't want to take a bite of. Did you see the second video where he, like, takes a bite and he gets a napkin and, like, scoops out the chicken? And I'm just like, look, as somebody who doesn't like American McDonald's, I don't think it's bad enough that you scoop it out of your mouth. It's like, that is such a bad look, and why didn't they just get a better take? I mean, like, fast food is crap, but good lord. At least pretend, or he wasn't even, well, I guess he was pretending, but it wasn't convincing enough that he liked his own company's food. I also think it's funny that he didn't even say, oh, this is a good burger. He said, that's a good product. Doesn't even have the decency to call it a burger. Just an item to sell. And people are gonna watch that video and go, haha, that's silly, that's stupid. Alright, let's go get a McDonald's burger. Like, it has changed nothing in people's minds. But that's the cynic in me talking. Would you have done a Mario Lego build for Mario Day today? Not really. I guess I should have saved the Lego Game Boy for today. Speaking of Lego and Game Boy, did you guys see that there's Mario minifigures coming next year? That's super cool. I can't wait for that. That's what we've been waiting for. Jeez, I just want a Rosalina minifigure to put on my shelf. That's all I've been wanting. Princess Rosalina and Princess Daisy. They are my favorite Mario characters. And do you guys remember the one random sports game that Square Enix made? Mario, I think it was Mario Hoops 3-on-3. Why did this thing dip? Mario Hoops 3-on-3, and then Square Enix, they made a, like, fire mage character. That's a great design. I had a childhood crush on Daisy as a kid. Not even as an adult? Damn. I'm more excited for the leaked PlayStation Lego set. I am so happy for that. I've been wanting a PlayStation Lego for so long, ever since that we've gotten the Lego NES. The PlayStation holds a very special place in my heart. That was my very first video game console. I remember many a day playing that as part of my developmental years. I remember watching my mom play Parappa the Rapper and Crash Bandicoot 2. And then when I got my turn to play on the PlayStation, I was playing flippin' Bob the Builder and Sesame Street. And then I could play like Jet Moto and Street Fighter Alpha 2 with my dad. But yeah, I love the PlayStation 1. It is my favorite console design of all time. So I've been wanting a Lego version of it for forever now, and I can't believe it's finally coming out. I did not think this day would come. But yeah, the leak says that the console is going to be, what, 100? It's going to be 1,191 pieces, and then it's coming out December of this year. So I cannot wait for that. They're advising to put the top of the skirt before the bottom. But that's fine, I can just brute force it. I miss playing Parappa the Rapper. Okay, Parappa the Rapper is... I did not know that it was the very first rhythm game ever made. Knowing that, I'm just like, man... I love this game and I love the music, but good lord, this game is hard. It's so difficult. I've still to this day never beaten Parappa the Rapper. Only very recently, like within the past 3 or 4 years, have I actually gotten to the last level. Still can't beat it though, but I've at least gotten to it. And then for the first time ever, I'm actually playing Jammer Lammy. Or, sorry, Jammer Lammy. Which is essentially Parappa the Rapper 2. It was on the PlayStation 1, and it's in the same universe, and it's starring Kitty Cat, who is the blue cat character that's Parappa's friend, and it's her band, and you play as the lead guitarist. And some of the same characters come back. I guess it's more of a spin-off, but... yeah, I'm just now playing that game. And that game is hard. That game's even harder, but at least it's not, it doesn't, like, it doesn't frick with you with the note placement. And by that I mean, you know, if you tap the note at the right time, it doesn't, like, spaz out, you know? Because the hit detection on each of the timings is very weird in the first Parappa game. But the second one is, or Jammer Lammy is way better, but it's just way more input. I think that's the waist. Oh wait, we need the red jewel. Put on top. There we go. We've got the waist. And now we can start on the body, because now there's way less things to worry about. Getting kind of sleepy. Good luck building. Catch you in the VOD. See you later, Archwallock. You have a good sleep. I also need to play The Legend of Dragoon again. I've heard that. What is that? My brain wants to remember what that is. I can't remember what it is. It sounds so familiar. Oh, these side skirts are only 2 pieces. Almost 69,000 channel points. Nice. And I still have nothing set to use channel points on. I need to eventually get to that. Oh, you push them. Whoops. Gotta move these. There we go. And then move them to the side. Yeah, I like that even on ball joints, you have to orientate them in a certain way and then move them around. So it locks them in place. That's pretty smart. So yeah, pretty cool. Put that to the side. Oh yeah, my Slimothy Jimothy. Was it a PlayStation RPG? Still need to play, or still waiting on the sale for the Lego Soundwave set. And when that thing dropped, everybody added me. And they're just like, oh, Lego Soundwave. Oh, we know Mako's gonna love that. But I'm just like, it's like, what, $180? And for $180, you can just get a better Soundwave toy. I will say, though, the Lego Soundwave having a sound brick is really cool, and I like that. But, where am I even going with this? I don't even remember now. Oh, shoot. I put these things out of order. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, I'm just like, yeah, if there's a sale, I'll get it, but I'm not too crazy on Lego Soundwave. Actually, wait, I just saw that somebody on Rebrickable and on Reddit, they actually have instructions for Lego Soundwave, and it uses the exact same pieces in the box set without any left over, and you can build Soundwave into Bumblebee movie Soundwave. I think I need to get my hands on those instructions on Rebrickable and then buy that Lego set. So the moment, actually, geez, now I'm totally on the Lego Soundwave train. And that same person on Rebrickable, they have instructions for Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. They have instructions to rebuild those sets into the Bumblebee movie version of those characters, which is really cool. With no extra pieces. Gosh, I love Rebrickable. For those of you who don't know, Rebrickable is a site where adult fans of Lego can come together and show off their own alternate build instructions, which is really cool. Or I guess not exclusively alternate build instructions, but just build instructions for anything. But the most interesting ones that I've seen are the alternate builds for already released Lego sets. Gosh, there's one guy on Rebrickable who definitely has some sort of tism, but he has a bunch of instructions for pretty much every Lego set on how to turn every single Lego set into a Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. That dude is undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he is the whole reason there's the subreddit, Oops All Falcons. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, Lego fans are another breed entirely. Crazy peeps. There we go, we got the chest jewel. Put these together. That go... Oh, that goes right there. And then this goes on top, I'm going to assume. I guess it's not telling us to put that on just yet. I'll just leave that off. That's cool. I got the little cockpit piece. Not even sure if the camera will focus. There we go. Pretty cool. Undiagnosed, but I mean, come on, look at him. Exactly. Okay, now we've built the neck joint. But yeah, if you look at pictures of Lego Soundwave on Rebrickable, the Bumblebee movie Soundwave remake is so good looking. Whoops, this one. Go that way. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, now time for the sides. There we go. And I wonder if there's gonna ever be another LEGO Transformers set. I feel like Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and Soundwave are the only ones people care about. Within reason. Within reason, I will say, because a lot of people are being like, oh, where's Megatron? He should transform into a gun. That's not gonna happen. That's absolutely not gonna happen. Maybe a tank, maybe. But I feel like LEGO knows their audience, and they'll be like, yeah, if it's not a gun, people are not gonna buy LEGO Megatron. Legotron, if you will. I feel like maybe we won't ever get LEGO Megatron. This is just really just fits in there. Oh, that's because it has to be on here. That's right. I was like, why is it not connecting? It's just resting there. There we go. Now you combine this. There's that. Now we put this titty under there. But yeah. When it comes to LEGO, I haven't felt the need to purchase all LEGO in a little bit. I'm honestly hoping that nothing else catches my... I just realized there's actually a LEGO thing that I do want to get my hands on, and it's the new LEGO collectible minifigure series. Thank God that LEGO is a company where you can circumvent the blind boxes, because you can just go download an app called like Brick Minifig Scan, and you can on the bottom of the blind box LEGO minifigures, you can actually scan a QR code and it'll tell you exactly what item is in there. And the next one is going to have a Bionicle reference. I am so happy about that. So, can't wait until that comes out. And we can all have fun with Bonkles again. This one. That. No, oh, it's this one, I think. Come on. There we go. Wait, does this go? Ah, this goes right here. If it'll go through. Come on. Son of a gun. There we go. Now the chest is coming together. Right, come on the sides. But yeah, I cannot wait until the Bionicle reference for the bi-yearly Bionicle reference LEGO puts out. I can't wait until I get my hands on that. Okay, so now we've got this here. Oh wait, I have to put... Gosh, this is such a tiny piece. How does this work? Slide this through? Okay, put this in, snaps into place, then we put that. Okay, I think I've got it connected. Oh, this is very appropriate music for this tiny piece, which is actually made up of 2 tiny pieces. The Gatling gun base and the Gatling gun actual gun part. I do not know why this had to be 2 separate pieces. There we go. Now, put these on the shoulder pauldrons. Oh wait, asking me to put the shoulder pauldrons on first before the outer shoulder armor. Hopefully I can actually remove this. There we go. Now, squish this in place, locks that in place. There we go. Now we place this down. Okay. I don't know where this piece goes. That is very concerning. I don't know where that piece goes. We will find out. It's probably part of the backpack, honestly. Or part of the crotch. I don't know. It is part of the backpack. Okay. At least that's part of an area that I can easily take off. Good thing it's just a piece so that it connects to the next to an action base of sorts. If I can take off this piece. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now it just covers up the backpack hole, the backpack-ussy, if you will. And you can flip it out and it has a little hole that you can plug a action base into. Pretty cool. Plug these back in. And you can put the body together, put on the head, on the backpack. Well, I can figure out how to put on backpack. Seems like that there is some sort of locking mechanism. Oh, you have to pull the backpack armor off a bit, then lock it down, then you press the armor in and it locks in place. How's the build coming along? We are getting pretty close. Pretty close, just working on the arms and legs now. As we finished up the wings and just finished the body. But yeah, only an hour and a half. I did say it was going to be a shorter stream, but it's not going to be that short. I still have another model kit I do want to work on. Yeah, after we finish up this one. Was looking pretty cool, almost full. But yeah, we'll put this off to the side, or the center here. And now we build... Oh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, now we just build the arms. Yeah, but my 5mm peg won't fit into the tiny 3mm port. I wish all ports and pegs were all universal size so that every action figure can work with every other action figure. I feel like 3mm should be the standard. Because I think Gundam uses 3mm. Alright, let's see. What pieces do I need? Good thing I already built the hands. As usual. You know I love my robot hands. Okay, which piece? Okay, need these pieces that look like amoebas. Kinda got... Not sure if you can even... Kinda got like a little amoeba-looking shape. I can find the other piece. There we go. There's that. Gonna get the arm joint. As usual, this game's music is a banger. There we go. And then we need other points. Alright. And then we'll just build these sides simultaneously. There's that. This piece in. I think built these correctly. In the correct orientation, I mean. Have you tried a Live Mas Taco Bell? Basically a Taco Bell cafe with exclusive drinks and regular Taco Bell menu. Is that the one where it has like a bar and stuff where it has alcohol and stuff like that? Or do they just call those Taco Bell cantinas? Do they play the cantina song in there? That's what I want to know. Which... Am I supposed to... Oh, that's how it is. Okay. No, that's a Taco Bell cantina. Then I can't say I have been to Live Mas Taco Bells. They're usually a special release thing, like when they were offering the Baja Blast pie early. I see. Yeah, I live by some cantinas, but not whatever this new Taco Bell is. This Taco Bell Galarian variant. But it sounds interesting. Speaking of those friggin' Taco Bell cantinas, so interesting. I remember going into one a couple years ago, and they just had an Xbox in there, which is pretty sick. And I recall just... I don't even know why I thought this was a good idea, but I just started up... I was waiting for my order, and I just started up a new file on Stardew Valley. And I'm just like, I am not going to be able to do anything in this game. I don't know why I chose Stardew Valley. You know, I think I was trying to play Halo Infinite, but they had like a parental control on it, so you couldn't even access it. You had to get like a manager to let you play Halo Infinite. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna play frickin' Stardew Valley. Very silly. There we go. Now, bring these together, I think. Oh, I was supposed to put in little green thing in here. Oh, geez. What fell? Oh, it was this piece. Oh, this is the chaos song for this game. Everybody's dying on this part of the game. The Wiimote, you have to hold it like a joystick and then control the frickin' or no, you're not holding it like a joystick. The one where you're on the ball, you're holding it like a joystick. But then this one, you have to hold it and then make like you're doing a fish plane thing. This was such an infuriating star to get back then. But the more I play this game as I grow up, the more I'm just like, man, this is easy, actually. This part of the song, I know nobody's gonna get this reference, but this part of the song sounds like frickin' Star Wars Episode 1 Super Bombad Racing. Actually, this entire song sounds like something from Super Bombad Racing. God, that was an awful game. But I loved that game. I think... that wasn't my first racing game. My first racing game was Crash Team Racing, but... frickin'... I just remember having so much nostalgia for Super Bombad Racing. Kind of gives Diddy Kong Racing kind of vibes. Oh, that too. I don't think I ever really played Diddy Kong Racing. I played it a little bit on the DS, but not the actual N64 version. N64 was definitely a console I never was able to catch growing up. I think I mentioned this before, but my only major interaction with the N64 was going to this one daycare center, and they had a little locked-off area only for big kids, but they had an N64 and they had Smash Brothers in there, and I thought it was super cool, and I only got to witness the older kids playing Smash Brothers, and I thought for the longest time that Samus was a orange Mega Man. And they played Pokemon Stadium, and I remember thinking that the Lickitung game was really funny. But yeah, I never really had a N64. So every time I would see an N64, I would like soy jack point at it, being like, "Whoa, that's a legendary console that I've never witnessed before." Okay, now I need to grab this piece. Yeah, still to this day, I don't have an N64. But I mean, that's why I have a modded Xbox, and I'm trying to get some N64 games on it. I'm trying to get all the emulators running. I haven't had the time. I've just only modded the thing, so I haven't done any other additions to it, unfortunately. Oh, but yeah. Freaking let me get my Xbox, actually. Well, the Xbox is too big to show off on this camera, but I have the original hard drive for the Xbox. Can you believe this chunky, fat thing is 8 gigabytes only? Only 8 gigabytes for this hard disk drive. And then I also ripped out the actual DVD drive. So these are a combined total of 2.5 pounds. So I thankfully did surgery, and now my Xbox isn't as chunky as it used to be. Because honestly, that was my biggest gripe with the Xbox, is that it was way too heavy. But yeah, I can't wait to put a bunch of N64 games on it, the entire Super Nintendo library, the entire Sega Genesis library, and I've specifically specifically kept the RCA cable, because you can do a HDMI mod, but I like the RCA cables, especially when I'm going to turn this into a retro console, or it is already a retro console, but a console to play other retro games. I want to keep the AV in or the AV out cables. Gotta have that authentic 480p quality. I remember my favorite game was The Revenge of the Sith on the original Xbox. Gosh, I'm upset that Star Wars Bounty Hunter is not on the original Xbox. That was only a GameCube and PS2 thing. I would have loved to play that game on Xbox. But I do have... once I get some time off to figure out how to get all the games onto the Xbox, I've got Knights of the Old Republic on that thing, or in my library. Can't wait to put that on. Let's see what others. I think I've got Battlefront 1 and 2 and Republic Commando. Can't wait to play those. Also, turns out I don't have a Duke controller. I'm very sad. I need to go buy a Duke controller. I only have the big fat, just regular Xbox controller that came with the limited edition Halo 2 version. Oh, come on. There we go. And then this part was like this. Supposed to snap into place. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Come on. Snap into place. Normally, there we go. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of Xbox games. As for some reason, it's kind of hard to download them. Not that it's hard to find, but for some reason, it's just hard to download these things. So all the games that I downloaded were like failed downloads. But yeah, I do want to get like Godzilla, all of the Godzilla games on here, as well as Tekken. I do have some games physically, and if I plug the the disk drive back in, I can just extract the games from the disk. So I don't exactly need to FTP the games. File transfer protocol. But yeah. I'm just like, I already took out the disk drive. I don't feel like putting it back in. I probably should have done all of this when the disk drive was still in the dang thing, but whatever. Yo, what's up, Sword? How's it going? What up? Just talking about Xbox and modding and stuff. There we go. Add that in. Put this piece if it'll go in. There we go. Almost got, or I guess the arms are done, but still need the shoulder bits. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. We've also got the weapons that we need to do. Alright, now onto the shoulder bits. Oh yeah, these are the silver bits that we need. Any other silver bits? No. How is this supposed to go? I see. Okay. Any other... Yes, there is more shoulder connectors. Well, these aren't even shoulder connectors. They are... I don't even know what this is. Oh, they connect to one of these pieces. Oh, shoot. Put a lot of force onto that. I was very afraid that I broke the thing. Okay. Now we place this in here. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. Hopefully not. Okay. I think this is all fine. Now we can place... Oh yeah, it creates a C-clip connection, so I think we're all good here. Oh yeah, you pull down and it moves this piece back. See, there's a bit of a connection here. Okay. And then this, we can pull it forward and back, I think. Oh yeah, the shoulder comes in and out pretty far. That's a very large range of motion. Alright, let's get the other side fixed up as well. How's the build so far? I actually built just like a week ago. The wings took a while to panel line, but look so good after. Oh yeah, this thing definitely needs some panel lining, but I like the build so far. I haven't been disappointed with a Master Grade SD yet. The only annoying part is how many tiny clear pieces it has for, like, the wrist cameras, and each individual eye is its own piece. Other than that, I don't mind the build process for these things. Alright, where is... Oh, there's this. Yeah, just building this. I cannot wait to get my hands on the Master Grade SD Destiny Gundam. I'm almost done with Gundam Seed Destiny. And I'm not sure if anybody can explain to me this, but why does everybody hate Kira? I'm on episode 40. I'm gonna be starting episode 47 tomorrow or the day after. But I'm just like, why does everybody hate Kira so far? I'm happy the center gem doesn't fall out. I built the RG TV version and I need to glue it down, but it left a white mark. Dang. Yeah, the connection is pretty tight on the center gem. Yeah, why does everybody hate Kira? Because, like, a lot of people are just like, oh, Kira is just Jesus. He just fixes everything. And I'm just like, the entire writing for this entire show has been so bad that I don't blame the writers to be like, we just wrote ourselves into a corner. Screw it, Kira worked last time. Let's just make Kira fix everything. And I'm just like, it's not the fault of Kira. I just think the entire writing of the entire second season is just so bad. I guess not bad, it's just, you can tell that it was very rushed and they didn't know what the heck that they were doing. Which, I mean, makes sense considering if you know the development of the show, they're just like, oh yeah, Bandai, we didn't know, we only really accounted, or the writing team, they're just like, we only really accounted for the events of the first season. We didn't really think of anything else that happens later. So when Bandai told us to make a second season, we're just like, okay, So yeah, that's why season 2 feels very weird. And they just do so much and so little at the same time. But I don't think that all of the problems can be pinned on one character. There we go. I think that's the entire shoulder done. I ended up saving during the USA Gundam Store Lunar New Year sale, and I end up getting the third-party Master Grade Kshatriya. Oh my gosh, that thing is freaking giant. Do let me know how that goes, because that thing is insane looking. There we go. So we do this, and then... I guess I probably should, yeah, put it upside down first. And put this in here. If I can shimmy it. I should probably take off the head first. There we go. Then fold it down. There we go, and that's the arm connected. Alright. Getting somewhere. And I don't even need instructions for this part. I'm just got that builder's intuition. Because now this is the stressful song. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I was planning on getting stuff for the USA Gundam store sale, but I'm just like, I got enough kits. I don't really need anything. I've got a Gundam Hazel that I need to work on. That, and I got 2 Gundam Exias, 2 Master Grade Exias. One solid and one clear color. So I've got so many more kits to add onto my backlog. I don't know if I want to build all of the Exia kits once I watch Gundam 00. Because I have a Master Grade Kyrios, a Master Grade Virtue, and 2 Master Grade Exias. I just need to get my hands and prep a Master Grade Dynamis Gundam. And then in one marathon, I should just build all of the Master Grades at the same time. There we go. Now we turn the shoulder. There we go. Got the top half of this Gundam done. Oh, this thing is looking so fresh. There we go. Holy crap, Lois. That is looking sick so far. Look at that. Now I just gotta get the legs. The legs. Oh, the leg units. Okay, right here. How? Oh, you just put them on like this. Yeah, as usual, just build them side by side. I can find... Oh, there's this leg joint. Put that upside down. Add this leg joint. Maybe I should do this one first. Oh, it just sounds like a frickin' science museum for kids. I dig it. Like this piece. Like this, and then you sandwich it on top. I think. Oh, there we go. Just had to move the knee a bit. There we go. Now it's all moving. Right, add these sliding bits. Okay, there we go. Next page. Okay, this is a lot more straightforward than I thought it was going to be compared to the other pieces or other parts. Okay, there's this. This part faces backwards. Hey gang, how's it going? It's going pretty well. We are pretty much almost done with this thing. Just need to finish up the legs and the weapons. Oh yeah, going pretty well. Pretty well. What's up with y'all? Grabbed a tea to relax. This build is looking good so far, I know, right? Well, you know, I should get a tea to relax. But I don't have tea, I just have Slim Jims. I am absolutely loaded. Gotta love that very crappy American meat. Oh, I know what's wild that I've noticed at the grocery store? Or not just at the grocery store, but I've noticed that a lot of people say that Americans are obsessed with protein. And, like, I I don't know where I read that comment. Must have been on, like, Reddit or something. But they're saying that Americans are obsessed with protein. And I'm just like, are we obsessed with protein? And then I go to the grocery store, and every single food item is like, oh, 6 grams of protein, blank grams of protein. Everything has protein. Protein shakes and all that stuff. I'm just like, wow, we really do have a thing for protein. The one thing, because I was like looking for microwave meals for work, for my work fridge, and every single thing was like X amount of protein. No other mention of any other type of nutrition, just protein. And then I go look at the big box of Slim Jims, and it's like 6 grams of protein per each thingy. And I'm just like, wow, we are a protein society. The new Real Grade Cross Hololive collab looks so sick. The Exia looks best IMO, but I want to nab everything. I wish we would stick to things that are not real grades anymore, because I'm tired of real grades. I don't like real grades at all. I think the only good real grades are the ones that were made after the pre-built joint era. But all of the master grades that we've seen, I think, are of the pre-built joint era. I think maybe not the Sazabi. The Sazabi and the new Gundam, I believe, are not pre-built joints. And it's like, those are cool. I like them in their original colors, though. So it's like, I don't really... I mean, if anything, I'll probably just get the Crossbone Gundam, because I've always wanted a Crossbone Gundam. But it is one of those pre-built mobile suit frames, and I'm just like, those end up becoming so floppy. Because I have, or I used to have, before I absolutely chucked it in the bin, I used to have the Real Grade Build Strike, and that thing was the floppiest thing ever. It did not ever want to stand up. The frame was just so bad, and it put me off ever buying any pre-built frame real grades. So any of the early real grades are awful, but I have the real grade new Gundam, which is really good. I have the real grade Zeong, which is really good as well. But none of the, well, except for the Sazabi and the new Gundam, all of the Hololive collaboration real grades are all of the pre-built frames, which is awful. The one thing I saw was that there was a general Hololive themed real grade Granddaddy Gundam 2.0, and the 2.0 is really good. Or at least from what I've heard. I've been wanting to build the 2.0 for a long time. So if they ever release just the 2.0 in Hololive colors, then I'll buy that. I mean, that's also what put me off on the Hatsune Miku collab. Is that all of the model kits, they were just real grades, and they all looked awful. Or they were early real grades, so they all looked really bad. But then the recent model kit that was released for the Hatsune Miku collab is a RX-78-2 Granddaddy Gundam 2.0. And of course that one sold out immediately, because that's, of course, the one that I would want. That one sells out super fast, much more than the crappy real grade pre-built frame Zaku. But yeah, I don't know why. Oh, and then there's also the Apex Legends collab. I forgot about that. But yeah, Apex Legends has a Gundam collab, which is like, first of all, that's insulting to anybody who's a fan of Titanfall. I mean, like, wow, the one company, or the one game, EA game, to get a robot collab, and it's frickin' Apex Legends and not Titanfall. Thanks, EA. But second of all, it's a collaboration, and again, it's a frickin' real grade collaboration. I don't understand that. Like, are they just expecting everybody to be savvy with real grades? Because I feel like, especially the early real grades, they are very hard to build. Oh yeah, we've got the real grade Wing Zero in orange and black. Then there's the Epion in Hatsune Miku colors, which I'll probably get because I'll just say that is my Gundam Hatsune Miku collab item in my collection. And then they've got an Xbox flavored real grade Freedom. Very strange. And oh my gosh, Overwatch, the Overwatch Gundam collab, I was too harsh on you because these skins for Apex Legends and the Gundam collab, they look rough. They look like they look Slender-manified. All of these skins look Slender-manified. Gundam Aerial looks fine, but every other skin looks so bad. They need to get these mobile suits some milk. I totally don't know which piece I'm supposed to be putting in. I feel like this piece. Yeah, this piece is definitely goes under. Okay, this is definitely a shin piece, so I guess we can leave that to the side. What is the piece I'm supposed to put behind the back of the shin? Where is it? Is it this piece? I don't know. I'll just leave that. Or maybe... Oh, okay, that's how it goes on. I'm just like, how does this piece connect? Wait, I need to put the back part... Where's the back of the knee? On this side. Did it fly over onto this part? Where is the back of the knee? Oh, it's right here. It was in the wrong pile. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I do want to get the real grade Wing Gundam in the Apex Legends black and orange, because I think it looks cool. So I do want to get that. And the Epion Hatsune Miku colors. It looks a bit more Mr. Beast colors, but I'll just say that it's Hatsune Miku colors. But yeah. I don't know what Bandai is thinking with all these silly, very silly collabs. What are they thinking? Oh, this is part of the shin? I totally thought this was part of the frickin' the foot joint. What the heck? That is weird. Okay, now this piece goes... There we go. How come the Call of Duty Gundam skins look better than Apex? God, those skins for Call of Duty were so bad looking. I don't know why Bandai... They, like, try very hard to get Gundam to... They're trying hard to push Gundam onto an American audience, but at the same time, they're also not trying. And I don't know how they keep screwing this up. It's like they're purposely trying to make Gundam fail in the West. And I don't know why they're acting like this. Like, the Gundam movie has been in development hell for the past 10 years. And then they come out and say, hey, we're having Sydney Sweeney star in this movie right after she has the whole frickin' American Eagle controversy. It's like you couldn't have chosen a better time to announce that she's part of the movie? Really, Bandai? On top of all the other stupid things Bandai has done when it comes to Gundam. I don't know. I don't understand Bandai. They really want... It really feels like they want Gundam to fail in the West. Oh, flip. I have to add these pieces and then combine it. There we go. Oh, that is weird. It's got like a weird like thigh or calf split. I don't think there's even boosters in here. The calf just like splits open. That is very strange. Where did this calf... Oh, it's right here. Next they'll cast Jared Leto or something. Don't give them ideas. You know that they're just waiting to be like, oh yeah, and Jared Leto is our Shar Aznavour. You know that's what they're gonna do. I guarantee it. Also, I'm just glad Jared Leto... Speaking of Jared Leto, I'm just glad that we don't see his face in the trailer for He-Man. I'm excited for that movie, but not excited to see Jared Leto. I hope they don't do the thing where it's like the entire movie he's unmasked, and then at the very final fight, he gets his iconic skeleton face. Where is... Okay, so we do... This piece comes down, then... Okay, there we go. Jared Leto is Bright Noah. That would be a choice. You're gonna jinx it. The person in charge of Gundam in the West was probably a Char fan and took it out on us now. At least it isn't Yakuza 3 Kiwami levels of bad casting. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of seeing Sydney Sweeney, especially if it's something for, like, Sayla. The thing is, I don't even know... We have no idea, despite this movie being in development hell for, like, 10 years, we don't know if this movie is going to be its own thing, a separate entry in the Universal Century, or if it's a retelling of the original MSG. So, who knows if Sydney Sweeney is going to be Sayla. I feel like knowing the Gundam company, they don't like to retread the same story. I mean, barring Gundam Origin, but Gundam Origin is a very special case. I don't think they want to retread the same thing, so I think they want to do a new story. I still feel like that they're gonna do something within Universal Century, but just make it its own separate thing. At least that is what I'm hoping. There's that. Oh wait, we put... There we go. Then put this here. And then this piece. X. Okay, I've got that. Now we put... Okay, this is for the ankle armor. That there. And then... There we go. Now we've got a whole leg done. That is so weird still, with like the opening up calves. Very strange. Alright, now let's see if I can remember to replicate this exactly on this side. go. Plot twist, it's G Gundam. I wish that they would do a non-Universal Century thing like a G Gundam. That would be so fun. They need to do super robots again in the Gundam universe. Sure, we got a little bit of super robot with Gundam Build Fighters, but still. There we go. Or if they did live-action Gundam Wing, that would be hilarious. Gundam has been in development hell for like 30 years, TBH. They have had crazy development, yeah. Faux show. There we go. Now we can add the legs. Oh yeah, upskirt shot, baby. There we go. Look at that. That is incredible. Size comparison with Ariel and the Freedom. Pretty cool. That wingspan is wild. Still love this whole bit that just automorphs. That is super cool. Let's flare out the wings. Push these out. Then let's angle it. That does the whole, like, cloak thing. Yeah, that is so cool. Pretty sick. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having one of these. You know how in, like, every Christian kitchen there's always, like, a frickin' angel or the Last Supper painting. Like, I would want a Gundam Wing Zero Endless Waltz in my kitchen. Oh, heck yeah, that is so cool looking. But we're not done yet. We have to build the weapons. There we go. Let's put them off to the side here. Gotta build his big guns and then do his transformation. Because yes, this thing is also a transformer. As was the style back then. I think we can do the shield first, because that's probably the easiest thing to build. The largest pieces to get out of the way as well. Right, yeah, it looks super simple. Well, that has this gear function here. Okay, now we got a large piece right here, just plaster it on. Okay, now we got this clear piece. Not really sure what this is supposed to be, but looks cool. Right, now we combine this. Oh, that's like, it's supposed to emulate like the cockpit sort of thing. That's cool. Automorph. Right, I think that's just it for the shield. Right, then we can also put in the back wings. There are spots to put the beam sabers in. What an inconvenient place to put these beam sabers. I don't think the wing could even, like, reach back to put these things, to, like, grab them. There we go. Now the wings, I guess, are fully complete now that they've got the beam sabers in there. Put the sandwich baggie away. Alright, let's put these beam sabers. Effect parts here. Alright, now we can work on the actual guns. not sure which gun it's wanting me to build. Let's see. This the one? Oh yeah, this is the one. Okay. We have to build this one here. As these guns combine together, and they have a specific side they go to. Alright. So... no. Grabbing... Nope. Okay, I'm not sure... which side... Where is... Oh, there we go. There's the filler pieces. That's one of the... Oh, here we go. This piece here. There we go. Now I can start putting these together. Alright, and then I can do that on the opposite side. When I finish my Kshatriya, I can put it in a fruit basket and pretend it's a giant bell pepper. That is so true, yeah. That's like a bell pepper. Oh, somebody needs to make like a red Kshatriya now. And a yellow Kshatriya. Actually, yellow Kshatriya, that actually looks... That sounds like it would be really cool looking. I think these are... What are these parts? What is this we're building? Put that right here. $600 for that, and still less than the new Gundam. Frickin' good lord, the Perfect Grade Unleashed new Gundam, that thing is wild. I could never justify spending, like, how much is it? Isn't it like $700 if you're buying it with the LED unit? Some insanely stupid amount of money that I could never justify, even as a big Gundam fan. That thing is stupid expensive. But, you know Bandai, if they're gonna make a new Gundam, they're gonna make a Sazabi. And I pray for those who are going to buy the eventual Perfect Grade Unleashed Sazabi. That thing is going to be a even bigger beast than the real grade new Gundam. Or not the real grade, Perfect Grade Unleashed. Alright, where does this piece go? This piece... It hooks onto the bottom right here. Okay. Oh, okay, so it... Okay, so it blocks the combination feature. Okay, that's what it does. It's like a lock system. Alright, so we do this for the triggers. That here. Oh, now we have to go attach the barrel. Go, locks in place. Right, I want to know what these pieces are for. Do not see... Oh, they're for... Oh, shoot. We have to open this thing back up. Did not see those pieces when putting this together. Or, you know what? Let's... finish putting this together. Go. I almost finished the build right as the playlist is ending. I mean, pretty much at the end. There we go. And we snap this on the bottom. Yeah, there's that. There we go. And these are the epic twin hyper cannons, which you can fold down these. And now they combine into one big hyper beam cannon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The thing that only gets fired off once in the frickin' Gundam Wing Endless Waltz movie. Right, but now that we've got that, we have to take apart this whole apparatus. Oh god. It's funny how they try to make transforming Gundams, but they always feel less cool than they should. I don't know what is up with Bandai. They just don't know how to design Transformers. They just do not. Oh god, did I screw the pooch on this one? Oh, that is a very tight connection. Oh no. I don't even know where I can get like a good grip to separate these pieces. Oh god. Oh no. Oh Jesus. Do I need to get my part separator? Let's... There we go. There we go. Trusty part separator. Hopefully I don't break anything. I don't even know what these parts connect to. Like what these little bits here. Let's see. Okay, so they're... Okay. Orientate them like that. I'm not even sure what this is. Oh, this is part of the... Okay, so I'm missing this piece as well. Yeah, scalpel time. The double Zeta looks sick when transformed, but I feel like that's the best one. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of good Transformers that Bandai has made. Honestly, I like the Ashimar. Granted, that thing just looks like a burger. Which is probably why it appeals to me, an American. Bandai makes a Transformer, tries to appeal to Americans. Okay, so imagine a burger. That's essentially what the Ashimar looks like. The Ashimar and the Anksha. But I like the Ashimar better than the Anksha. Who likes the Anksha? Nobody. Only unicorn fans. The Anksha is just a poser. Just a Jim in a Ashimar suit. Okay, got that piece removed. There we go. Successfully removed. Okay, let's add this piece in. Yeah, this piece is supposed to be the part that secures the... What's it? The shield in. Ah, shoot. There's a certain way. There's no certain way I'm supposed to do this. Okay. There's a special groove that, like, locks this thing in place, but I'm trying to insert it without busting it up too hard. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Awesome. There we go. Oh. Bring those fold down. Oh, these are locks. Wait, are these locks? Oh yeah, I think these things lock everything in place. Okay, so now we can put this piece back. Secure everything. Oh, come on. Get in place. Okay. There we go. Now we have the shield bit. Now I can put away all my little trays. And I can take Gundam wing. These wings out of the way. Let's combine this. There we go, there's that. And then we lock the shield down with this part, if I can get to it. There we go. Locked that in place. That is such a good lock. Now let's get the twin buster cannons out. Oh god. And put them in the handsies. There you go, get that rip in. Oh geez. The grip isn't that good. Okay. Hopefully that stays. There we go. Now it is all fully complete. Good lord, that thing... I'm surprised how mobile it is, the arm movement is, even with the shield. Wow, that is so good. And it's got the nice shifting thigh armor. Every time you move the leg, it pulls down the thigh. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Let's see if we can transform this thing into bird mode. Okay. How do we transform into bird mode? Okay, bird mode looks pretty simple. We just straighten out the legs. Right, take out the guns. Let's detach the shield. Okay, these parts, I believe, go... Yeah, okay, there's that. Hold up. Yeah, fold in the handles. Fine. And we do flare out the little kind of things. And then arms. Let's see. How does this work? Can't tell which parts we're supposed to flip and turn around. I think we push the arms like this. Pull these out, move them down. Let's see. Or maybe the head goes backwards. Oh yeah, definitely the head. Turn around the head. turn... Wait, no, these arms do face downwards. Okay, so we do this. Wings, secondary wings face upwards. Primary wings go out. Let's collapse everything. And then we place the shield on top. I think that is the bird mode. This is, what is this called? In atmosphere bird mode. Okay, so this is when it's in the air and not in space. Is there a real difference between atmospheric bird mode and space bird mode? Okay, neo bird mode. Okay, so neo bird mode, when it's in space, you just fold in the wings. And then it uses its secondary wings as the main wings. Really? That's it? That's it for its 2 transformations? You just swap out the wings? Whatever you say, Gundam Wing. And that totally is just a dude laying down. At least in spaceflight mode, it covers up the body a little bit. I guess you'd have to move... you'd have to, like, move out these parts just to cover up the body just a little bit better. But once you go into atmospheric mode, you can't see... Well, actually, when you go into atmospheric mode, frickin', you can see that it's straight up just a dude laying down on both sides. Like, this is what it looks like. Like, if you see this flying over you, it's just like, that is just a guy laying down. And if you see this under you, it's just like, that is just a guy laying up. But yeah, very, very silly. Yeah, Bandai's not great at transforming bots. And this was Bandai out in the 90s. They didn't really care for the transformation. They're just like, well, transformation, it's gotta have it. Because that was the whole design philosophy for Gundam Wing, is that with each of the 5 Gundams in Gundam Wing, they're just like, each of them has to represent something that we think is cool and that we can cast a wide net so that anybody can find a Gundam that they like within this series. There we go, let's... these back. Gosh, this is such an unwieldy backpack. It's so big. I'm gonna see if I can remove the backpack. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of, like, slightly removing an armor piece. Because, like, the armor piece slightly unlocks. There, now I can remove it. And then I press this down and that locks it in place. I don't even know how I'm supposed to store this thing. But yeah, there's that and the pieces. But let's do one last comparison between the wing, the aerial, and the freedom. Alright, let's get the instructions out of here. Yeah, they're not robots in disguise. They're just robots. Just a robot. What a chud. That channel. Sometimes I think, maybe my tism isn't so bad, and then I watch the June the King video on Just a Robot, and I'm just like, you know what, I think I'm pretty good. It can get a whole lot worse. Anyways, here's what these look like. All together. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm so glad that Bandai is taking this line seriously. I love SDs, and I love master grades, so getting a perfect combination of the two is so cool. Gosh, I cannot wait to display this at work. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty solid articulation. Actually, let's see what it looks like with a beam saber all whipped out. Yeah, honestly, if I were ever to make a giant robot project, like a comic book or something like that, I would love to design a robot in this proportions, in these proportions. I think, because like these aren't true SDs, because actually let me get a real SD kit. There, like this is the proportion of a real SD, like 2 heads tall. That's the proportion size. But you look at a master grade SD, and I think it's 3 heads tall. Actually, let's see. Let's take off the heads. Yeah, it's like 3.5 heads tall. I think that's like the perfect in-between of cute and cool. So if I were to ever make a giant robot project, I would love to make all of my robots have this sort of proportion. Oh, I totally forgot that there's the missile pods, or the Gatling guns, in the shoulders. There you go. That is such a tiny detail that no one would ever think of except for Bandai to put in a model kit. That is so cool. Gosh, honestly, I think I like the Wing Zero without the chunky wings. I just think it looks so threatening even without it. And it's so cool that this is like one of the few Gundams with like a Hatsune Miku, or not even Hatsune Miku. This is a frickin' Baja Blast colored beam saber. Oh, let's get him in the... Am I able to get him? Oh, I can't even extend out his arms. Or wait, no, I can do that. I'm trying to get him to do the Obi-Wan point. Ooh, and he's got a good ab crunch. There we go. That's the Obi-Wan pose. It's one of my favorite like sword stances. That is a solid model kit. Oh my goodness. I sure hope my favorite Gundam, Tequila Gundam, gets one of these. Honestly, I'm surprised there aren't more third-party Master Grade SD kits. I know there's one for the Strike Rouge and the EXS Gundam, which I'm probably gonna get the EXS Gundam. But yeah. Very cool. Very nice. My wife. Here, let's put all these back. And let's see, since we still have a little bit of time, I want to see if I can build another Wing Gundam. This is the Italian Gundam. This is the Gundam Fenice. And I think I can build this. Let's just dump all the pieces out. I think I know how to assemble this. Just kidding, I don't know how to assemble this. Let me bring up dalong.net. I want to get this all done before 10 o'clock. Alright, menu, build. Scroll down to Gundam Fenice, Rinascita. I don't know what Rinascita means. I think Rinascita is Italian for reborn. I could be remembering that wrong, but I'm pretty sure Rinascita means reborn. Because in Build Fighters, the Gundam Fenice, or the Gundam Wing Fenice, which is why this is part of the Gundam Wing video, it was destroyed, and then Riccardo Fellini, the Chad, rebuilt him. So there we go. I got the polycaps right here. There we go. Let's just build through this real fast. It's been so long since I've built a model kit with frickin' polycaps. Good thing you don't need nippers to take out polycap pieces. There we go. This is from Build Fighters, right? Yep, this is from Build Fighters. I think this is from the last episode of Season 1 of Build Fighters, the only good season. Fight me on that. I did not like Season 2 of Build Fighters. Build Fighters try hard, try too hard. Well, then again, had I known what was to come after Gundam Build Fighters, I probably wouldn't have been so harsh on Build Fighters. It was all crap on Build Fighters, try all day, but Gundam Build Divers is so bad, and genuinely insulting on how bad it is. Alright, so you've got this piece. It does need a sticker, so it's gonna look a little bit naked. A bit. Okay, now we put this piece on. Right, there's the neck piece. Where is this central bit? Oh, right here. Yeah, off stream, I will add all the parts that were stickers as paint, because I do have bunches of Gundam markers. Go add this arm joint. If Rinko isn't in it, I don't care. Exactly. Rinko is the best character ever. Honestly, what's crazy is that her voice actress is also the voice actress for my favorite character in Gundam Seed, which is Captain Ramius. And I guess that voice actress just has a thing for voicing MILF characters. Granted, before anybody comments, I know Captain Ramius, she's like 20-something. She's like 29 or 30. And she doesn't have a kid, but her role in the show is a very motherly type caretaker role in the show, so she gets that pass. Oh, I think I tore out the wrong pieces. Just to get these ones. Oh, these ones are E. Okay, so the E pieces are probably over here. E pieces are not here. Weird. Okay. Guess I'll assemble the backpack at a later time. We'll put that off to the side. Here, let's get this there. That in. There we go. Oh, and that's the Fenice head. Awesome. Looking sick. PC3. There we go. Now we can start on the arms. Actually, I think we can do a bit of the leg as well. Add this back here. Yep. Now we can do side skirts. Oh, and also the voice actress for Ramius and Rinko. She is also the voice of Isaac's mom in Gundam Seed. She is also the voice of Misato. So this voice actress just loves playing the older woman. And honestly, queen stuff right there. We love to see it. Alright, so add this on. There we go. That's the bottom half. Wait, what? I heard Misato? Yeah, the MILF from Gundam Build Fighters shares the same voice actress as Misato. And Misato, I believe Misato is also Sailor Moon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Misato's voice actress is also the Sailor Moon. There we go. Now we can work on these arms. Okay, there we go. Add this. And then... oh, we can actually just combine it right now. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, wait, no, this... I have to swap these arms out. There we go. Now work on this one. Oh, do you see the 30th anniversary short for Evangelion? I actually have not seen that just yet. But I do know it's a thing. I did see a screenshot of Asuka looking pretty cool. But yeah, I've not seen the short just yet. I'll eventually get around to it. Hard to believe that series is 30 years old now. Wow, time flies. We sure are old. Soon, Father Time will come for us all. There we go. Add that on. Watch it, it brought tears to my eyes. If I didn't have such little amount of time, I'd watch it on stream. I will watch it eventually and tell you how it goes. Okay. Why won't... okay, there we go. Add that. There we go. Oh, yeah. And then we can add the little, like, beam mantle. Such a cool thing. Here he goes. Got, like, a little frickin', like, cape sort of thing. Pretty sick. Alright. Now let's go finish the rest of the arm. There's that. This in here. Okay, there we go. Oh, there is one of the E pieces for the backpack. Okay. There it is. That, and then where's the other connection point? There it is. There we go. We'll connect arms together. Now, 4 arms with the little wing things. Yeah, because this thing also has a transformation mode, and these are the little, like, bird talons. Go. Add that on. Yeah, I think it goes on this side. Oh yeah. There we go, there's that. Add this hand. There we go. Looking cool so far. More bird talons. Oh yeah, and then we can just combine this. And slide. There's the fist. Oh yeah, looking super cool so far. Alright, so I can close that. Instructions. There we go. Now we'll work on the leg pieces. That. Boom. Gosh, it's throwing me back building a Gunpla from the build era. The build era is where I really started building Gunpla. Because I only really knew about Gunplas, like, when Gundam was first a thing on Toonami, I only really bought the action figures when I was younger. But I only discovered what Gunpla was when I was in San Diego, and I went to a Marukai, and they had like a Gunpla section, and I got a whatchamacallit, a Robot Spirits figure of a Gundam Titus. And then I was like, why is the box for this one figure bigger, and yet it's cheaper? And the guy was like, oh, yeah, model kits. Are you not a fan of model kits? I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? Model kits? But yeah, and that's how I learned what a Gundam kit was. Oh, now I'm getting mixed up on which piece. Oh wait, this goes here. Goes on this side. There we go. So yeah, my first model kits were Gundam Age ones, and that's why I love Gundam Age so much, even though that show is so bad. Or not so bad, it just... Again, with the Gundam Seed comparison, it's not that it's horrible, it just does too much, too little time. Just overly ambitious. Okay, let's do... Oh wait, I need to grab these pieces. That's right, it's got like double knees because of the transformation. Right, I think that's how it goes. Oops, I assembled this upside down. There we go, yeah, it needs to do like a chicken sort of going backwards knee thing. I think I've assembled this correctly. Or no, okay, I think I've assembled this all wrong. Yeah, I think I've got the knees backwards. Yeah, supposed to do this way. Oh, come on. There we go. Assemble it this way. And put that in. Do this. Okay, now I think I've got the leg where I want it. Oh yeah, that's way better range of motion. Okay, hopefully I can remember to do this with the other leg as well. Actually, I think it's already in the correct... Wait, I just messed up with this one. Is this the master grade? No, I wish this was the master grade. I wish I could assemble master grades this fast. Honestly, I bought this from USA Gundam Store, because I thought this was the best that they had. Turns out that, or the best I could find. Turns out that Gundam Maker actually has the master grade, Finiche, Rinascita. But I also found out that P Bandai has the master grade Gundam Wing Rinascita in clear colors, so I might eventually get that one. Because I love model kits with clear colors. I know it's a hit or miss with some people, but I love clear colors. I'm a kid of the 90s. How could I not like clear color technology? There we go, and now I can toss out this. And there's the other piece for the wing. There we go, let's combine these. I know how to put together the foot joint. And assemble like this. Awesome. P Bandai, yeah, it is very expensive going through P Bandai, because I think they have the master grade for $70, which is like, even for a clear one, I'm just like, $70? That is very expensive. I mean, if they sell it at the Gundam base in Chicago, then I can just have friends who, or family who are going, pick it up there, so I can save on the getting butt smashed by the shipping. Alright, what is this piece? Oh wait, this piece... like that. And like this. Okay. There we go. Then add a nozzle. And then anything else I need to add to this? I think that's all the detail I need. There we go. Oh wait, this thing has ankle armor. That's right. There we go. One leg. Let's add the armor right here too. Now let's add leg. Why won't the polycap fit? There we go. Boom. There we go. Now we can add the shoulder pieces that I totally forgot to put on before. Open up the leg. There we go, and we've got the base of the Gundam Wing Finiche. Looking pretty sick. Green is one of my favorite colors, so seeing a Gundam Wing in green is really cool. So let's put him off to the side. Let's go and build a reopen close tab. Here we go. Now we can build the backpack. There we go. And there is... oh yeah, this piece right here. Oh, that's it for the backpack? Okay. And then we can just go later in the instructions. Okay. Now we can get to the more complicated wing build. Okay, so there's this. Where's this going? Oh, it's going right here. Now... Oh, wait. This here. Now we combine it. And then these pieces... Where do these go? Oh wait, let's combine this part with this part. Wait, no, that covers up. Do this. Find that there. There we go, and now that is one wing. Looking pretty sick. Now let's replicate that with this side. I think I recall every piece that goes into each spot. Boom. There we go. And then that. There we go. Now we've got the wing finiche pretty much done, but we've got to have the weapons and stuff too. So I'll just put them right here. Get that weapon built. Right, that is how we put it together. So got multiple guns that interlock with each other. There he goes. There's gun 1. Now let's grab... Let's see. Oh, wait. I think these are extra pieces, so we don't even need those. Let's build the shield. And do that. Oh, shield goes like this. Alright, and then grab this piece. Not sure what this part is supposed to... Oh, wait, it's supposed to... Yeah, put in this piece. There we go. Kind of like a gauntlet sort of thing, I think. Oh, wait, and then we're supposed to add... Come on. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, there we go. There we go. Add this. There we go. And that's what the Finiche's shield looks like. Gunplay's coming along real nicely. I know, right? Oh, wait. We've got the little, like, camera. Okay, it's very hard for me to put in. I'll put that in later. Okay. Now... add... I think this gun is pretty simple to build. Let's do that. Find these. And then this piece goes... This should go somewhere... Unless this is part of a gun that's... Oh, wait, this is the beam saber. Oh, okay. I can actually combine this. Yeah, so this is the beam saber. And then we can combine it like so. There we go. And this is such a giant gun. I don't even know how it's able to hold it correctly. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I can't even hold it correctly. It has to do like a underarm sort of wield. There we go. Shield connected. Oh, if it'll go in to the hand. Come on. There we go. And that is the Gundam Wing Finiche. Super cool. Let's actually bring out the other wing kit that we've built. And yeah, super cool. You'll love to see them together. And yeah, can't believe I got both of them built. Yeah, super cool. So yeah, that has been the stream. Thank you all for stopping by this Gundam Wing themed stream today. And I do want to do another build stream, actually. It's, I want to build a Master Grade Gundam Seed kit, because I've recently finished the piece of media that this Gundam Seed kit is from, and it's not the main TV series, but I will leave the speculation to you guys. But yeah, I want to build that maybe on Friday, maybe? So yeah, I want to do another kit video very soon. Yeah, I'll catch you guys when that one comes out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, later.